What's up, snake fans? Dave Palumbo for Muscle Serpents Daily, and we're going to look at a few clutches I pulled this past weekend, and we're going to look at some 2020 grow-up Mandarin stuff that I produced last year. It's stuff that I almost can't ID, and I've just been letting it grow in the rack and feeding it, and you guys could choose to see for yourself. Some of it's outrageous, some of it's I'm not really sure on. And so that's why I really haven't listed them for sale. Sometimes, people say, you haven't listed all your stuff. Sometimes they just don't know it. I don't want to sell it yet. You guys let me know what you think about it. And maybe you'll have some ideas and some good IDing. So I know a lot of guys out there are better at IDing than I am. And I sometimes just don't see everything I should see. All right, well, I got flies flying around my head here. The doors are open. It's a beautiful day here in Cape Coral. We finally have rain too. Let's check out what's going on. All right, this is what we love to see, eggs. A little scattered, but they look pretty good to begin nonetheless. This is my Pastel Super Motley. Not many people know what the Motley gene is in ball pythons. We know what it is in boas, but it's pretty similar. It has, see those circles down its dorsal side? I don't want to get too close to this female. This is a Pastel Super Motley, so it's the super form of the Motley gene. This is 100% head clown, this female. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 good eggs. I see a slug. I see another one she's sitting on, so it's like 5. I don't know if she's under another one there, but we got at least 5 good eggs here, which obviously I gotta look for, oh, there she goes. I gotta look for veins and stuff like that in them, but I think we're pretty good. She only had 1 baby last year, 1 egg that was good, and I actually produced another Pastel Motley head clown female who looks very similar to her, even though she's only got 1 copy of the Motley gene. So I'm looking this year hopefully to produce a Motley clown. That would be nice. See what those look like. And we're gonna pull this female, and we're gonna set up those eggs, and this was a good one, so this was a good day. We've had a couple bad days. This looks like a pretty good day. We have another clutch I'm going to show you in a minute too, so all good. Let's pull her. What I'm showing you right now is that female on top is a tri-stripe, but underneath her is my male, my GHI Mojave clown, and that's who bred my Super Motley Pastel head clown. So he's a little busy. That's why I really don't want to pull him out too much here and disturb him that much, but he's the papa. So we could produce some cool stuff. We could produce some Motley GHI Mojave clowns possibly. So we'll take a look. We'll see in 60 days what we produce, and keep our fingers crossed. All right, this mom is all nice and clean now. One of the things I wanted to bring up is that, I didn't even know she was gonna lay, and I'll tell you why. Because about a week or 10 days ago, she shed. Now, as you know, I think it was like 7 days ago, most ball pythons will shed, and that's their pre-lay shed. 30 days later, they'll lay their eggs. This girl shed, and then she shed again. So I thought, all right, well, she must have reabsorbed her follicles, and we're not going to see anything. Well, that just goes to show you there is no rules. The rules are all meant to be broken. So this gorgeous girl laid a nice clutch of 5 eggs, and she was once again bred to that GHI Mojave Pastel clown. Let's see what we get. Don't discount anything, okay? Because I have seen boas too. Boas will drive you nuts because they'll have a basically, I guess you could say, birthing shed 100 days before. Sometimes a week or 2 before they have their babies, they'll have another shed, and it'll drive you crazy. You'll think, oh, she's not going to give birth. I'm going to start feeding her again, and before you know it, you got babies there. So it just happens sometimes. There's no rules. All right, this second clutch of today is one of my most anticipated clutches of the year. I didn't know if this girl would go. She was small. She ate really well early in her life. I saw a lot of breeding and locks and stuff like that. So this could be an epic clutch. She looks like she's on some good eggs there. Look how little she is. Look at her head. She's not a young snake. She's just little, that's all. I thought maybe she wouldn't go this year. She might go next year, but she went. And that's phenomenal because this is a HYPO, 100% head ULTRAMEL, 66% head pied, but she's got some really nice pied markers I'll show you in a minute when I pull her off. And she was bred, I'm going to show you the male in a second, by a Orange Dream ULTRAMEL HYPO, or an Ultra Glow Orange Dream, that is 100% het pied. So, do the math. I mean, if we hit everything and she proved that to be pied, we potentially could produce some Ultra Glow Orange Dream pieds, which would be insane. So I'm really happy with this. This is going to be, sometimes the breeding season doesn't go so well. Sometimes you get thrown a bone and something. This could make the whole season if we actually were to hit something visual like that. Amazing. All right, this is my male. This is my Orange Dream HYPO ULTRAMEL, or Orange Dream Ultra Glow. That's het pied. Now, you could actually get an idea of what the visual would look like, because he's actually got a ringer that almost makes him look pied, but he's not. He's 100% het pied. This male, when he was a baby, was so insane. I got this from Ozzy. Ozzy makes some amazing stuff, as you guys all know. And man, I don't know if I'm going to hit anything on this clutch, but it is a really anticipated one. I think a lot of people wouldn't even tell you or show you this clutch until it actually pipped. I know, like, most people would just wait because they don't want to jinx themselves. I don't care. It doesn't matter. If I don't hit it, I don't hit it. But you know what? This is just such an epic male, bred to a female that has potential. You know, we'll have to see what she's all about, and if the odds gods bless us. If they do, then we can produce some amazing stuff. This is what this is what you work for. Even though you might get some crappy luck and other stuff, if you can hit something like this, man, it makes it all worth it. Look at that head. Look at that orange glowing head. That's what they call it, an ultra glow. All right, there we go. 5 eggs, 5 veins and embryos. This is the one we wanted to see. Now we put it in the incubator and we pray and watch, and we got 60 days. Let's see what we produce. All's well in Palumbo's Pythons and Boas on this beautiful June day. All right, I wanted to show you a clutch I produced in 2020. Pretty amazing. It's a Mandarin clutch, which is a lot of Mandarin we got in here. I'm still not exactly sure what I got, but I'm starting to figure it out, because Mandarin seems to get better as it gets older. And if you look at this little wacky one, look at this. This, I believe, is just like a fire pastel. I don't even think there's any Mandarin in here. And that's pretty cool in and of itself. It could be a fire Mandarin, however. I'm not sure. I really don't know. This one here is exquisite. This, I believe, to be a fire Mandarin. Now, is there pastel in here? That is the question. It's got a pastel-y head, so this could be pastel fire Mandarin. In which case, this would probably just be pastel right here. And then we get to this freak, and I call this banana pastel fire Mandarin. Look at that. How cool is that snake? Look at, I mean, this is a year old too. You know banana, how dirty it gets. And spots, there's not a single spot on this snake. And that just goes to show you how much the fire, pastel, and Mandarin clean up everything. Really nice looking snake. And here's a really nice, if you like pinstripe, this is what I believe to be banana pinstripe pastel fire Mandarin. Look at that snake. Is there anything you've seen like this? This is exquisite, really. And this is a year old. Remember, banana and a lot of snakes, they lose a lot of luster when they get older. These are holding it. That's that Mandarin in there. And then this snake really also kind of knocks my socks off here too. Fire pastel Mandarin, I believe that to be. Really nice. But then I start to say, well, if that's fire pastel Mandarin, what's this one right here? This is darker. I might say this is fire pastel. This is with the addition of the Mandarin. This one's pretty nice though too. Fire pastel, pretty nice. There's a lot of orange in here though, so like I'm still not sure, and that's why I haven't put up any of these for sale. I'm holding them all back right now, at least, because I don't know what the heck these things are. Look at this. This one looks like there's HYPO in there. There's not. This one, these two are the wackiest, these banana ones. I mean, these are the cleanest looking adult bananas I've seen. And I think that's all due to mandarin in there, for sure. Fire though too, because they're very yellow. This one I really think has fire mandarin in it. Obviously pinstriping too. This one is just, oh my God, let me take it out of here. This one's got so much going on here. You know, we talk about Pied and clown stuff, and I mean look at this guy. This is just really, really nice. And once again, you know, not everything has to be clown and Pied. I'm really loving the mandarin stuff. Doing a lot with mandarin. Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's in there when you're mixing it with other genes, but it adds some kind of a luster that you just don't see with the other genes. It adds an extra element. Look at all the blushing in here. It just enhances everything. See the oranges in here? This doesn't look like an orange dream banana. It's more than that. It's a darker color. And I have orange dream banana stuff, and it doesn't look as good as this at a year old. I'll tell you that much. So we're gonna keep tracking these guys. Here's the pinstripe banana, what I believe to be pastel mandarin as well. Probably fire in there as well. And we're gonna track all these guys and just see how they progress as they get a little older. I might make some available if anyone's interested. Make me an offer on some of this stuff. If anyone has any suggestions as to IDing some of these guys, I still have a lot of, look, I have question marks next to everything. Because I'm not sure. Really not sure. It's, again, sometimes you gotta prove them, breed them out, and prove them. I hope you guys got a little, like this little sneak peek of some of this mandarin stuff I'm producing and working on. All right, I thought I'd end today's video with a mandarin, since we talked about mandarin stuff at the end of this video. Here's my mandarin female that had started it all. She's produced what I believe to be my first super mandarins, and hopefully this coming year we might get some super mandarin combos. She's not been too happy right now. She wants to go back in her tub. But hey, you know what? I love doing new stuff and trying stuff out that I've never done before. Sometimes you can't ID everything. Sometimes you just hold stuff back and you breed it out and you see what you got. And sometimes that's the best thing that you can do. Sometimes it's not. People want to sell real quickly, and that's great, but sometimes that's not the right move. So if I'm not sure, I hold it back, and that's the way it goes. All right, I hope you guys are having a great day. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, hit the like button. I'll see you back tomorrow morning.